The critical question is, what next? What is next for the Fourth Senate? How do we build on the achievements of the First, Second, and Third Senates? Fundamentally, the Senate must continue to play its constitutional mandate and role more vigorously. Just to reiterate and remind ourselves, on senators, the primary mandate of the Senate is to represent the counties and their governments and protect the interests of the counties and hence successfully implement devolution. The Senate is involved in lawmaking by considering, debating, and approving bills concerning counties, determines the allocation of revenue among counties, exercises oversight over the national revenue allocated to the counties, and participates in the oversight of state officers by considering and determining any resolution to remove the president or deputy president. Distinguished senators, the Senate is the bastion of devolution. Devolution has been a game changer and has significantly transformed our country. The county governments are currently receiving billions of shillings, courtesy of the Senate's intervention, to finance various development programs and provide essential services that aimed at improving the well-being and welfare of the Kenyan people. Massive infrastructural projects have been built throughout the country, including roads, educational and healthy facilities, as well as housing projects. In addition, local entrepreneurs, youth and women have greatly benefited in terms of securing businesses and employment opportunities. Distinguished senators, since 2013, without doubt, devolution has dramatically altered the political and socio-economic fabric of our country. Kenyans are currently reeling and undergoing tough economic times. The Senate is duty-bound to be more sensitive to the dictates and aspirations of the ordinary mwananchi. Going forward, honorable senators, with the rich blend of its membership, it is incumbent upon the Fourth Senate to play its due constitutional role and ensure that national and county governments deliver on their mandate to improve or lighten the burden of our people. We hence cannot rest on our rollers. We must build on the foundation already created, achievement based, and strive to make devolution work more effectively and better. We must initiate and enact more devolution-compliant legislation and bills, since our predecessors have already identified a number of gray areas in our devolved systems of governance. We will adopt a proactive approach in our pursuit to make the Senate an effective governance institution to Kenyans, and let Senate be the sanctuary in times of distress. I urge and encourage Kenyans to make the Senate their beacon of sobriety and hope. The First Senate will strive to reach out and harmoniously work with the National Assembly. Hitherto, supremacy wars witnessed in the past between the two houses have tended to foment unnecessary acrimony and grandstanding, which adversely impacted on the legislative outputs. I call upon and encourage honorable senators here to address emerging contentious legislative challenges and resolve them within stipulated mediation frameworks while adopting collegiate approaches, noting that these processes are intended to serve the best interests of the people. That is how tangible and progressive milestones will be realized by bicameral parliament. Distinguished senators, I also wish to urge honorable senators to adopt and nurture bipartisan and collegiate leadership approaches that will transform and invigorate the Senate to embrace the various political shades and interests represented in the 13th Parliament and ensure they find their rightful place. Under the new Senate leadership, we will endeavor and ensure to do the following. 1, the Senate work strategy will be reviewed as appropriate to enable senators perform their constitutional and leadership responsibilities through systems that are predictable and adequately facilitated to enable them to deliver effectively and quality services. 2, dynamic and innovative programs and activities of the Senate, guided by the need to respond to key priorities of the counties, shall be initiated to respond to identified challenges. The Senate will continually bolster and strengthen internal collaborative linkages, deepen existing partnerships and engagement between the Senate, national and county government departments and agencies, regional and international development partners, as well as non-state actors, to work closely and harmoniously with the Evolution family. Learning and leadership are indispensable to each other. We will ensure continuous capacity development and empowerment of senators and their secretariats so that they can constantly update their skills and expertise and ensure they acquire requisite parliamentary exposure to enable them handle complex and new frontiers of legislative and public affairs. The Senate will endeavor to be responsive to emergent situations and reignite the manner in which traditional legislative services and relations with our various stakeholders and counties are offered. Honorable Senators, elections come and go. We have concluded the electoral phase and must now proceed to the critical transitional and development phases. After the delicate ballet dance of politics, we have to overcome and begin to heal from our challenges born out of these divisive political alignments. I urge and call upon our people to refocus, embrace unity, and move forward. No Kenyan should feel left out. It is now time to put behind us political rivalries, roll out our sleeves, and together focus on building the new Kenya that we all desire. Distinguished senators, Kenyans expect from us nothing short of servant, responsive, and effective leadership. Let us aspire to be forthright in the performance of our legislative functions, especially in undertaking oversight roles, so that the citizenry can build trust, find refuge, and solace in the Senate of the Republic of Kenya. We should neither entertain nor accept any discourse that will divide or polarize Kenyans. Honorable Senators, as I conclude, I wish to undertake that under my stewardship, my commitment to you, Honorable Senators, and the people we represent, is to be a faithful and impartial servant, ready to discharge my diverse roles and responsibilities with due diligence and in accordance with the Constitution of Kenya and Senate standing orders. Finally, to quote the former United States President, John F. Kennedy, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. We have a collective, solemn, and patriotic duty and responsibility to rally fellow leaders and Kenyans to put the interests of our country first and move it to the next level of development and prosperity. On my part, I shall respect and uphold the rule of law, legality, and nurture the culture of constitutionalism. And I shall protect, defend the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya, and always safeguard the mandate and role of the Senate. Honorable Senators, I welcome you all to join me as we embark on this journey together. I thank you. May God bless this Senate, and may God bless our country. Thank you so much. Next order, please.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker. Point of order. We do after the vote. Huh?
Yes, the Senate of Kakamega. What's your point of order?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, you'll pardon me. I wanted to make a small acknowledgement for what has just happened, but we have agreed collectively that it can wait until after the second order of electing the Deputy Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Very well, the Senator for Kakamega. Next order, please.
Order number 5, election of the Deputy Speaker.
Honorable Senators, Standing Order number 13 provides that as soon as practicable, after the election of a Speaker following a general election, a Deputy Speaker shall be elected. Standing Order number 13.4 further provides that the procedure for the election of the Deputy Speaker shall, with necessary modification, be the same as that prescribed for the election of the Speaker. A number of activities were required for the election of the Deputy Speaker before this sitting. I will proceed to detail each of such activity and the manner in which we have complied with the standing orders. Firstly, Standing Order number 5.1 requires, upon the President notifying the place and date for the first sitting of the new Senate, pursuant to Article 126(2) of the Constitution, the clerk shall, by notice in the Gazette, notify that fact and invite interested persons to submit the nomination papers for election to the office of the Deputy Speaker. Vide Gazette Notice number 10532, dated 5th of September 2022, and an advertisement in the Daily Nation and the Standard newspapers of 6th September 2022, the Clerk of the Senate invited persons to submit their nomination papers for election to the office of Deputy Speaker of the Senate. Secondly, Standing Order number 5.4 requires that the clerk shall maintain a register in which shall be shown the date and time when each candidate's nomination papers were received, and shall ascertain that every such candidate for election to the office of Deputy Speaker is qualified to be elected as such under Article 106 of the Constitution. Honorable Senators, for the position of Deputy of the Senate, the following candidates were validly nominated as at the close of the nomination period. Shadrach Mochiro, identification number 1059777. 2, Murungi Kathuri, identification number 11544617. Standing Order number 6.1, as read together with Standing Order 13.4, provides that the election of the Deputy Speaker shall be by secret ballot. I now direct